Hello my lovies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a quick little throwback Thursday video from the YouTuber Chloe Yazmean. This video is titled Girl Talk featuring my mama. Let's talk, sis. So in case you've been living under a rock, you know Chloe's mom has been a hot topic this summer. So I think it'd be cool to go back in time, throw it back, and watch this video with Chloe and her mom and maybe talk about the dynamic between her and her mother. So without further ado, let's get into today's video.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Chloe Yazmean back in the cut with another video, and as you guys can tell by the title and as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, today's video is going to be a girl talk featuring my mom.
Girl talk, girl talk.
I can't do. So basically I'm going to be setting a timer for 15 minutes because I know that if I do not set a timer, we're going to be talking for like hours. So
I will say, like, her mom's hairstyles have always been very colorful to me. Definitely not something that my mama would have chose being in her 40s or 50s, however old her mother is. But her hairstyles have always been very interesting to me. Her hair is very, very healthy, though. Like, I know Chloe said that she went to cosmetology school, studied hair and everything. And you can definitely tell that her mom knows what she's doing when it comes to the health of her hair, because her hair is always very lush, thick, healthy, defined, all the things, okay? But just the way she styles her hair has always been very questionable to me.
Where did I put the timer? Oh, here it is.
Because girls can talk for hours.
I'm going to go ahead and set the timer to 15 minutes starting now. And as soon as this timer goes off, I'm going to go ahead and like start to wrap up this video because I know that if I do not set it for...
Her mom is sending me with this plastered smile on her face, though. Like, please. Like, it's okay to relax. It's okay. Like, she looks like a deer in headlights right now.
15 minutes, we'll be talking for like 30 minutes to an hour because I know that's what I do. And I always have to edit so much because I'm just rambling and rambling and rambling. So basically, in this video, I basically asked you guys on Snapchat to, ask us some questions for this girl talk because I know a lot of you guys have questions.
Yes, once upon a time, she used to be active on her Snapchat. Unfortunately, she's not anymore.
That are unanswered that you guys really want us to like answer. So I went ahead and was like, girl, you can ask me some questions so I can answer them with my mom or whatever. So y'all did that. And so yeah, I'm just go ahead and open up these messages. And we're gonna go ahead and answer y'all questions. All right, so the first question is, how do you get good grades? So I guess this is a question for me. So basically, I would just say that if you work hard and you set your mind to something, you can really do it. Like, you just have to sit there, work hard, read everything, follow the instructions. Whatever your teacher tells you to do it. Whatever tip that they give you, take that tip and go for it. Because I'm telling you, I had to literally like listen to every single thing that they were saying. I take notes like 100%. I take like a lot of notes because those will help you on tests.
Yes.
Those will help you on assignments. And just their instructions, period, going to class and being consistent, that's right there is what's gonna get you good grades. Just
I have to agree. I remember my freshman year of college, we had like an assembly with all the kids in my major. And I guess like the dean of our respective school was basically telling us that the key to success with college courses would be to first of all show up to class. If you don't go to class, you can hang it up with being successful and getting your degree in college. And that always stuck with me. That's like the bare minimum. If you don't do nothing else, get up and go to class. If you're in high school, you're watching this video, if you don't do nothing else, get up, go to school, pay attention, do your work. Those are the basics. Those are the bare minimums.
Paying attention and working hard. So working hard is the key to having good grades. So the next question is, okay, so she must be talking about you. Was she surprised that you have light colored eyes? I don't really have light colored eyes, but my dad did. My dad had green eyes.
I wasn't surprised. I was really hoping that one of my kids would get his green eyes. But the closest that I got to it was with Chloe eyes. They get really, really light. So yes, I do love it.
But they are still like brown.
And when
like
she was younger, when she was younger though, they would get greenish color. It was really pretty. Yeah, so
I never noticed that about her. I never noticed like that her eye color is like green or anything like that. Like, I never noticed that. Have y'all?
I love the light eyes on my
So
baby.
I do have light colored eyes?
Yes, she does.
Well, shout out to you, Kai Kai, because you noticed.
Shout out to you, Kai Kai.
That's crazy. You're probably the only person that noticed. But okay, so the next question is, how do you be confident when you're feeling ugly and down? Basically, when you're feeling ugly or you're feeling down, you're feeling like you're not worth it, or you're feeling like, you're just hideous, you have to know that that's the devil lying to you. When you try to get closer to Jesus, he's going to try to attack you in every single way that he can. And he knows what to say to you to bring you down, because there has been a lot of people over the millions of years that he has been.
Yeah, the thing I have to say about that is you got to know who you are. You got to know whose you are. And like she's saying, like, the devil will try to lie to you and tell you that you're ugly, tell you that you're not worth it. But that is the enemy. He's lying to you. He is a liar. He's the father of lies. But you have to remember that you're made in the image of God, and God doesn't make any mistakes. God made zero mistakes when he made you. He knew every flaw you were going to have, and he still calls you beautiful. He still calls you son. He still calls you daughter, and you're still valuable in the eyes of God.
There have been people just like you that he knew just what to say to them to bring them down. So with most females, or even with males, basically with everybody, he'll try to put that lie into your head that you're ugly, or you're hideous, or you're just not worth it, like you're not good enough for somebody, this and this and that. That's a total lie. That's what he's just gonna try to put in your head to make you feel, not good enough, to make you feel like you're less than somebody else. But really, we're all equal. Basically, social media is the devil's platform. He uses a lot of different people to act like they're perfect so that other people can feel like there's something wrong with them. So with all this surgery and all the fake things, all the makeup and all these different things.
I agree. Like, if you're not careful, if you don't guard your heart, social media will have you thinking like your life isn't worthwhile, your home isn't worthwhile, your car isn't worthwhile, working a 9 to 5 is no longer okay or acceptable. Like, social media will truly lie to you. But one thing that I've had to learn, especially this summer, is that the internet is not a real place. It is not a real place. When you log on to this platform, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, please remember, you're not in a real place. Everything is scripted. Everything is fake. Believe nothing, okay? Please stay grounded and remember that your real life is around you. It's centered around you. When you log off your phone, you're now in real life. Whatever you're viewing on your phone, that's not real life. So stop basing your life according to what you see online, because it's not real.
On social media, it makes us females feel like we're ugly because we don't look that way, when really that's not real and that's not natural. But overall, it is just the devil's lie, so do not listen to that. I would just rebuke him in the mighty name of Jesus and keep on going with your day. And just, as soon as that thought comes in your brain, as soon as that lie pops into your brain, get rid of it fast. Put your mind on something else. Start reading your Bible. Start rebuking him in the mighty name of Jesus. Start reading enough Bible scriptures out loud, because he can't read your mind, but he can put things in your mind.
That's so true. The power of persuasion. He does have the power of persuasion. Your thoughts. And we all know that your thought can become your
actions. It can definitely turn into an action.
That's
because
right.
when you let that thought,
Yeah, like the battle in your mind, if you can overcome that battle in your mind, then you've won it all. Because a lot of what we struggle with is the war within ourselves in the battle of the mind. And you really have to overcome your thoughts. Sometimes the devil will try to speak things into your mind and make you think, oh, what you're seeing online, that's real life. The opinions of people online, yeah, that stuff matters. That stuff holds weight. But you have to remember who you are. You have to remember that the internet is not real. The opinions of people on the internet does not matter at all. It holds no value. You have to take it with a grain of salt. You really do. And if you can overcome that battle in your mind, then that means you're mentally strong and you can honestly withstand just about anything.
fester, if it's an addiction or if it's something that you have been, really wanting to do, like an addiction, that's something that you're trying to get rid of. If you let that thought fester and just get bigger and bigger, like a wildfire, it's just going to grow and it's going to turn into an action.
That's right.
So, just rebuke him in the mighty name of Jesus to keep on going. Do not give him the satisfaction to bring you down or make you stressed out or depressed, because you are beautiful. Everybody is beautiful because Jesus made you, and everything that Jesus made and created is beautiful. He's never made a mistake. Everything that he has made is beautiful.
That's true. I just said that. Nothing that God makes is a mistake. So don't believe the lies of the enemy and thinking that you're a mistake, that your flaws are bad, that you're bad. You are not defined by what people on the internet say about you. You're not defined by what people on the internet think of you. Because at the end of the day, these people don't even know you. They don't know anything about you beyond what you allow them to know online. Okay? So stop allowing these people to define you, and stop measuring yourself up to their standards. Stop measuring yourself up to what they think. Okay? What they think literally does not matter. Screw them. Okay? And that is a lesson I had to learn this summer. And I feel like this summer has really helped shape me into a better person, into a stronger person, because me a few years ago would have folded under the online bullying and the online hate. But I had to remind myself that these people don't know me. Okay? They don't know anything about me. They'll never see me in real life. They'll never encounter me in real life. They never have encountered me in real life. And the real life me, that is what matters when it's all said and done. So it's like, okay, you don't like me online? Okay, big deal. Sound the alarm. Oh my gosh, strangers on the internet don't like me. Oh my gosh, how will I sleep at night? Like, you have to remember, these people don't know you. And people who don't know you, they don't matter. Let them think whatever they want to think. Okay? Let them think that.
So they're not your thoughts. Remember, they're not your thoughts.
Yes.
You got to get them out of there. As soon as those negative thoughts come in your head, cast them out like a hot coal. They're not your thoughts.
All right, so the next question is, has your mom ever had to make a decision for you that you felt wasn't fair, and do you feel like it benefited you? Yes, 100%. A lot of her decisions that she had to make for me, a lot of things that she had to just say no to and had to make a decision for me, and I was like, that's not fair. Like, what are you even talking about? You don't even know what you're talking about, but really she was right in the end. And there's been a lot of different situations with, public schooling or going up somewhere that I really wanted to go, but she was like, no, you ain't about to go because no. Okay, so honestly, I know I said I was gonna let the timer go for 15 minutes, but I'm gonna give it, I'm going to set the timer for 7 more minutes because I feel like I have paused too much in this video. So I'm going to give it 7 more minutes. But yes, my mom has had to make decisions for me that I felt were unfair. And I was just like, I don't think you know what you're talking about. Like, I know how this is going to turn out. But really, she was right. So listen to your mom. There's a reason why God made your mom your mom. There's a reason why you have a mom. So basically, your mom has been through so much more. She's learned from her decisions, her bad decisions. She's learned from those. So she doesn't want you to go down the wrong path. If she says no, trust me, she's not saying it in a mean way. She's saying it to protect you because she loves you.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, that's a lesson I had to learn about my mom. Like, I feel like anytime you think your mom is like tripping or being hard on you, being harsh on you, I think we have to just keep living. We have to keep living and keep letting life be the greatest teacher. And I think if we allow that to happen, then we'll realize that a lot of what our moms say to us, they were right. And as I age, as I go through life, so much has happened in my life, and I have to remind myself, like, dang, my mom told me about this a few years ago. My mom taught me against this a few years ago. And, you know, I see that she was right about a lot of things. And as I'm venturing through motherhood myself, I'm seeing a lot of traits of my mom, you know, shine through as I mother my child. So, yeah, I don't have nothing to say about Chloe's mom in general, especially with all the stuff that's come out about her. Yeah, all I can say is please seek counseling. That's all I got to say. I don't have a huge opinion about that because, I mean, I don't know these people, but I will say I hope they seek counseling and come to some kind of reconciliation for real.
Parents that discipline their kids and do not say yes to everything and they say no is because they love you. Parents like that discipline their kids, they love you because they don't want you to go down the wrong path. They do not want you to make the same mistakes that they made because they know how those mistakes end up turning out. And they know that if they just wouldn't have made that mistake, then their life probably would have been so much better. So with that being said, if your mom says no and she has to make a decision for you, just go along with it. Listen to her because when you get to a certain age, you're going to be like, she was definitely right.
Yeah. We're not out to get you guys. We just want to protect you.
Yeah.
Not out to get you, just trying to protect you. I love my baby, so I had to say no to some things.
Yeah.
And that's okay because the Lord tells me to discipline my children. So I have to tell my baby no to some things and yes to some things.
Yeah.
Because I love her.
Yeah, and it may not seem like that at the time,
No.
but you're going to get over it. Like, man, that junk be like, I'd be like, why?
You're like,
for real.
she's getting on my nerves.
And one thing I learned is your mama never stop being your mama, no matter how old you get. And no matter how old you get, you never stop needing your mom. You never stop needing your mom's guidance and advice.
Nerves, like
Seriously.
But we do it because we love you. We have wisdom. We know it's the wrong thing. We can see the end when all you can see is the right now.
Right.
So just listen to your mom. She knows.
All right, so the next question is how to be more self-confident. I'm skinny and I want to gain weight, but it's so hard. How to smell clean and good all day. How to stay motivated in school. By the way, I love you and your video so much. So for the how to smell clean and good all day, I have a video on that, so you should definitely go check that out. But how to stay, okay, so I'm going to start with the how to be more self-confident because you're skinny and you want to gain weight so bad. Since I was in that same predicament, you remember that? I was going through that phase where I was like,
I was too. I was
oh my
real
gosh,
skinny.
yeah, my mom was really
They used to call me
really
olive
skinny.
oil.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we definitely can relate to that.
Yeah.
I wonder where the heck she got that nickname from. Like, olive oil, I've never heard that nickname before. Like, I've heard people call people skinny mini and stuff like that. Like, that was my mom's nickname. But I never heard the nickname of olive oil targeted towards someone who's skinny. I've never heard that before.
I love my shape now, but back in the day, I used to hang around with like thicker girls, and I wanted to be thick too because you know it's like they look that way. I kind of want to look that way too, and I feel like I'm just too skinny. But really, my mom and dad always told me, you want to be, when you're skinny, you want to be thicker. And then when you're thicker, you want to be skinny.
Yes.
So love yourself. Like I had to really just learn to love myself. I had to learn that I am beautiful the way that I am, and I had to learn that every body shape is beautiful. So
that's right.
Yeah, every body shape is beautiful. So if you're thick and you are watching this,
and honestly, I feel like weight will come. If you're a skinny female and you're like in your teens, early 20s, please rest assured, if you want to gain weight, weight will come. Okay? It will come. Get pregnant, have a baby, all of that. The weight is going to come. So enjoy the skinny days while you can. And as you get older, the weight will come because your body is going to change. Your metabolism is going to slow down.
you're beautiful too.
Yes.
And if you're skinny, you're beautiful too.
Yes.
So don't think that just because you have a certain body shape that since you don't have the other body shape that you're not beautiful, because your body shape is beautiful. Honestly, it's crazy how society wants to make us think that it's all about our bodies, how our bodies need to look. People are only gonna like us. Listen, if everybody was born with those hourglass figures, then we would want to look like we look today, because the devil wants to perverse everything that Jesus made to be natural and right. So like I said, if we were all made with those hourglass figures and the big chest and the big butt, then we wouldn't want to look that way.
That's
we
right.
would be like, what is this? Like, I don't like this.
And trust and believe that the people that like go under the knife and have all these different surgeries, they have to work really hard to maintain that body type. They have to work really hard to keep everything in place. There's a reason why the Kardashians work out as much as they do, because they've had surgeries and they have to keep all of that stuff in place, or else it's going to get all lopsided and stuff. So yeah, like, love yourself, love your body. Please love your body. God made no mistakes.
Then we would get surgery to look like we are today. So
we always want what we don't have.
Yeah, so basically, we always want what we don't have. You're beautiful the way that you are.
That's right.
guess I can't really give a lot of advice on how to be self-confident, because I don't know, I just had to learn on my own.
Yes. Be the best you. Always remember, there is no one else like you. So you can be the best you can be.
I feel like even at this age, Chloe like really struggled a lot with like her self-confidence and stuff. Yeah.
Rock your uniqueness.
Rock your you.
Because don't nobody look like you.
No.
Don't nobody have your body shape.
No.
I mean, there might be somebody that has a similar body shape, but they're not you. Yeah.
And I have to say, like, this video aside, from watching this video, I'm seeing like Chloe was actually really wise. For her to just be, maybe 15, 16 years old at this time, she was really wise. It's sad, like, as she's gotten older, she's become more egotistical, in my opinion, and in a lot of ways, like, more childish, in my opinion, as well. Like, the way she's talking in this video is, like, wisdom beyond her years, Like, you're not going to hear a whole lot of, like, 15-year-olds speaking like this. But, like, I wish she had kept this mindset as she aged.
So, you know, just be yourself. Because if you want somebody to really love you, then just be yourself. And don't try to be like anybody else. Just be secure in yourself. Rock it. Be confident. Because when you're confident and you're being yourself, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, look at this girl. Like,
confidence.
I like this girl. You know what I mean? So confidence is key. And then for the staying motivated in school, I would just say that
I really wish you would go back and kind of rewatch some of this footage. Because unfortunately, the Chloe that we're seeing on screen now, so insecure. And the Chloe that we've been watching is very insecure. And she even admitted that in a recent vlog that she was so insecure. So, like, I wish you would kind of go back and, like, rewatch some of this footage.
Think about what you want. Think about those good grades. Think about looking at those good grades and being excited about it and knowing that you worked for it. That's my motivation. Knowing that I don't want my grades to drop. That's how, you know, I've been keeping up my all A's because I don't want to see, I mean, B's are not bad. They're actually really, really, really good. But I don't want to see my grades drop. I don't want to see that. So I have to work for it. You have to work for the things that you want, the things that you know, want to have, the things that you want to see. I'm sorry, I keep stuttering. But you have to work hard for things. So you can't just expect for, you know, you to do a little bit of stuff and then those grades will pile in. So basically just think about what you want, how you want your grades to look, and just go for it. Just go for it. That's another thing. Just go for it. Just do it.
Don't
Even
fear.
when, yeah, exactly. Even when you do not feel like doing that assignment, just do it. You're gonna be okay. It's not gonna be as hard.
I mean, if you don't do your assignments, if you don't get your lesson out, oh, you're gonna pay for it. Oh, rest assured of that.
And it's not gonna be as bad as you thought it was gonna be when you jump in and you read all the instructions and you ask questions. It's not gonna be as bad. So just go ahead and do it. I remember in the summertime, I was literally crying my eyes out like every single day. Like the week before school, I was crying my eyes out every single day. Stop, mom. It's not that emotional. No, but seriously, I thought that it was gonna be like crazy hard. Like I thought my mom would come to my room and I'd be like, this is just, I'm not ready for this. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna do this. I was like, I expected average. I expected just to get, I'm just gonna pass through with C's and I'm just gonna go. But no, really, I have all A's because I've been working really hard and it wasn't as big as I thought it was gonna be. So
it's like, and it's fear, and fear will prevent you from even taking the chance
to
see that you can do it. It's all lies.
Yeah, because the devil wants to prevent you from, you know, doing your best. He wants to prevent you from having good things. He wants to prevent you from anything. So it's also,
my pastor used to say, my childhood pastor used to say all the time, like, don't let fear stop you. And that is something that I've had to carry with me a lot, especially these past few months. Do not let fear stop me. Don't let fear stand in the way of living the life you want to live and walking into the season that God wants you to walk in. And so, yeah, I don't know why that, what her mom was saying there, it just kind of brought me back to what my childhood pastor used to say to us all the time. Don't let fear stop you. And so I say that to you watching this video. Whatever it is that's going on in your life that you've been on the fence about, don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear be the reason why you don't achieve your dreams and you don't do that thing that that's been festering in your spirit to do all year long or for the past 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Don't let fear stand in your way and don't let fear be the reason why you don't achieve that. If anything else, let it be anything else, but don't let fear be the reason why.
So, you know, when you're being lazy, and I'm not saying that you're being lazy, but I'm saying when people are being lazy, it's the devil, you know, putting lies into their head to make them not want to do things. Yeah, procrastination. That's another thing. Like with schoolwork, do not procrastinate. As soon as they give you that assignment, hop on it like this.
Do it, girl. Do it.
That's what I do. As soon as they give me an assignment, I'm on it like this. As soon as the board comes up with a bunch of different notes, I'm on it like this. Why? Because I don't like to procrastinate. I don't like to.
I feel like discipline should be like a fruit of the spirit. I honestly do. I think that should be an honorary fruit of the spirit because a lot of times you need the help of the Holy Spirit to help you be and stay disciplined. Okay, it's not easy. Okay, that laziness can creep on you so hard, so easy, and it can just take a hold of you. It can grip your heart. It really can. So I feel like discipline should be an honorary fruit of the spirit for real.
Feel like I have something to do and I haven't got to it.
Something hanging over your head.
Yeah.
And it gives you fear.
Yeah.
The more days you put it off, the more fear that's building. And fear is the devil. It's not God. So you don't procrastinate.
Yeah.
The devil wants you to procrastinate and put it off.
Right. I would not come out of my room until everything is done. I'm not coming out of my room. I'm not going to go chill. I'm not going to go talk until all of my work is done because that's just the type of person that I am. And I feel like it took me, I've always been that way. But even if you're not that way, just start doing it.
Yes.
Change your mindset. Think positively. Think like a hard worker.
You can be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it.
That's right. Change your mind.
Yes.
Change your way of doing things. If you want to start doing things differently, take little bitty steps. Just like she said.
And focus.
Yes.
Focus. Because I know you may be in a public school. I'm not really sure though. But
that's good advice. It really is. That's really good advice. Like, you don't have to completely change your whole routine and completely change your whole life overnight. But even if you take little baby steps, you know, if just say, for instance, you're trying to break the habit of being on your phone all the time, you don't have to just go cold turkey. You can start off by from the minute you wake up in the morning up until 10 o'clock in the morning to not be on your phone, or from breakfast to lunch to not be on your phone. Just little baby steps. And if you can get a routine going with baby steps, then next thing you know, you can add on more time. And then next thing you know, over time, over a course of a few days, weeks, or months, or even years, you have completely changed your life. Or we can use the example of food. Say you want to eat cleaner. You don't have to completely change your entire diet overnight, but you can decide to cut out pork or something of that nature in your meals. Just baby steps. Deciding to cut out sugar in the morning time, or sugar for lunch, or sugar during dinner, or just stop eating desserts or candies or something like that. And then over time, you have completely transformed how you eat. It's baby steps with this stuff. Like, If you see somebody who have changed their life, 9 out of 10 times, they didn't do it overnight. They didn't do it over a course of a few days or weeks. They did it over time through small habit changes. That's how you change your life. That's how you transform your life. Small habit changes.
If you are in a public school, it can be much more harder to focus than being in online school. So, you know, there's a lot of different friends or a lot of different boys that you think are cute and you just want to sit in there and just lollygag. But really, you have to focus. Ask questions. Do not be afraid to ask questions. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and answer one more question because we have been filming for a little minute. But basically, it says, is your mama seeing herself in you? Love you guys. I love you too, sis. But yeah, you can go ahead and answer that.
Do I see myself in my daughter? I see some of my qualities in my daughter, and I do see that she is a hard worker. She's a go-getter. She's intelligent. She's loving. She's motivated. She's a strong young lady. And she has a very good heart, and she loves Jesus. And I'm so proud of her in every single way. I am so proud of her.
Thanks, Mom.
But Chloe is her own person, and I love Chloe as Chloe. I not only love Chloe, but I like Chloe. You know, I like her, and I like to be around her. I like to hang out with her and kick it with my daughter because she's a cool person too. So not only, you know, I
feel like everything she's saying, it would be really sweet if they didn't have that strange like codependency on each other. Like, I feel like the way they interact with each other at this stage, at the age she was right here, that's okay, you know? But now I feel like they have a really unhealthy codependency on each other now. I think, in my opinion, Chloe needs to get from under her mom. Her mom needs to live her own life, and Chloe and her little family, they need to live their own lives. And I think that'd be healthy for the both of them, you know? You gotta let your daughter go. Let her go, let her fly.
I have a wonderful and loving relationship with my daughter, but I also like her. Okay, so yes, I like to hang out with my baby,
But I mean, all the drama aside, I think that's really sweet. You know, it's a powerful thing to not just say that you love your family member, but to actually say that you like them, that you like who they are as a person. I think that's really powerful. You know.
I do see some of my myself in my daughter. Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, baby.
All right, you guys. So before we go ahead and peace out and say goodbye and go on with the rest of our day, I have 3 scriptures to share with you guys because I feel like these scriptures are just.
All right, you guys, so we're just going to bypass all of that. We basically got through the meat and potatoes of this video, and I feel like at this age, Chloe is really, really wise for her age. You're not going to hear a whole lot of teenagers speaking the way that she spoke in this video and having the amount of wisdom that she had, and it's just really sad, the decline that we have seen over the years. I honestly think money has a lot to do with it. You can tell she was a lot more humble during this time, and yeah, I think money was like the worst thing. Honestly, I hate to say that because money can be a huge blessing in a person's life. But I think in her case, money made her very egotistical and in a lot of ways, not very likable on camera either. I think like this era right here when she was 15, 16 years old, this might have been her peak. This might have been like the top time where she was the most likable on camera, in my opinion. But so it's just really sad to see the decline in her mindset and the way she presents herself online. It's just really sad to see, in my opinion. But I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed our little yap session on this video, this little throwback video from Chloe Yazmean. If you found any value in this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your commentary on my commentary down below. And subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Thank you guys so much for your continued support to me and my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.